Kokone. Hello, hello. Oh right, I forgot to check. I forgot to check into how to fix the comments. Ah, ooh. The comments may be missing this time around too. The embedded dashboard feature has been implemented YouTube directly in your browser, but like it's not happening. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try this one thing. Like this. And then I don't know how it's gonna sync up with the browser. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Hi, come on, Kokone here. Welcome. You definitely didn't think the title was the wrong. Damn, get your head out of the gutter. It's. I mean, yes, it's a Monday night actually. Why is your head already in the gutter? Also, there might be some background noise. My neighbors are doing a bit of a barbecue party, I think. So, yeah, chat was just a dream. So we're continuing this. I got a little further and I changed a little bit than what you might remember. It looking like. So this is this is what it's looking like right now. I changed the posing. I changed a few things because I was like, I don't know. It felt a little lacking for a wallpaper, so yeah. I wish I could barbecue, but it would cook before hitting the grill. Oh no. Yeah, I think there's like quite a few heat waves in like all over the world. Like what was it? Like London was having it real bad this weekend. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but like there was like a few other heat waves in Goddess Land too. Not directly where I am yet, but have both ACs going. Both? Damn, the luxury. I do not enjoy being in. I don't think. I was gonna say I don't think anyone enjoys being in humidity, but then like I know a few friends who say they're from the very like who are from more tropical parts of Asia, and they're like my skin like breathes humidity, like it gets so happy in humidity, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. 90 here, but it feels like 110. Oof, that's crazy. That sounds like it'll be a little suffocating to like breathe in. Like it feels like, like I've been in those types of heat before, and it almost feels like your nose hairs are being like tingled. Like oh, is it getting air fried? I stepped out of the air car and my glasses fogged up. Holy shit. Are they frogs? I feel, that they're like my skin clears up, like all my skin problems go away, my crops are watered, I'm in my own lane, I'm thriving, all that jazz. Yeah, the current humidity is like 80% despite there not being a single cloud. Goddamn. Well, that's why there are no clouds, right? It's all down there with you. You're in the cloud. Oh, okay, sorry. Rumi's cat would not leave my room, and I closed the door, and now he wants to leave as usual. I'll be right back. Now you want to leave. Mimi, did you want to leave too? Do you want to leave too? Kicked out. Cats are such contrarians. They are. Thank you so much for the cat tags. Thank you. Mimi was also kicked out because I was like, no, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna want to go in like another 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna kick you out now. Mimi always wants to leave like a few minutes after roomie's cat leaves. So you know, Mimi pretends like, you know, they don't have any interest in roomie's cat or like tolerates him at best. But honestly, they stick together quite often. The cat has been laying in front of the window begging for us to open it all day. Oh no, the cat is suffering. The cat wants fresh air, but if you open it, it's probably not fresh at all. It's probably very, very stuffy. I am trying to figure out what I want to do for this hand. How could you kick them out of their own house? It's my office. I could kick them out of here whenever I want, okay? Maybe it's a tsundere? Kinda, yeah, to be honest. I'm like, Mimi, could you actually like make up your mind once in a while? And Mimi is always just like, no. I just like, and then like I told you like Mimi is very much a glutton. Mimi just like fucking eats and eats and eats and eats. Like, yeah, I know you're full, because you throw the food back up. Like, because you're too full. Yet, you constantly go back and beg for more food and beg for treats. And you're so rotund because you keep stealing my roommate's cat's food. And I don't know what to do with you. Mimi agreed. Mimir just wants to be more rotund. Mimir is so, like, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to keep Mimir, like, healthy. But Mimir refuses. Mimir just wants to be round. And I'm just like, Mimi! I could barely feel your ribs! I need to be able to count your ribs, Mimi! So, yeah, it's a struggle. Mimi's so needy and rotund, actually. Yeah, so in a weird sense, Mimir did end up being Chat's representative in an indirect way. Braces fear. The only ribs he wants you to count, the ribs you're going to feed. No. God. This pose is not too bad. Perhaps. Of the hand. I do have a reference. What I have a reference of is, okay, my YouTube has been I clicked on one ballet short, because I always like drawing ballet dancers for like studies, because they do the most graceful poses, and like you can see all of the muscles and incredibly like picturesque is what their body is. So I like drawing ballet dancers. So sometimes I would watch videos of like ballet dancers, or just even normal dancers, and do like studies of like their posing and stuff. I just clicked one, and then like it just kept going. My shorts feed is like half ballet now. I'm just like, I'm not complaining, because they're great references. So that's why I have like a short, like a ballet shorts up on my like other screen. What sports do you think develop the best muscles? Like, what is your definition of best? I think that's where, that's the main question. If it's like, like for example, do you want like leaf and like like you know, oh, like in my opinion, what's the most aesthetically pleasing muscles? And that's what you, oh, yeah, probably dancers. Like it's very well rounded. The thing is with the dancers, and like so you could see all the muscles in without like a lot of deformity, if that makes sense. Or like very extreme cases. So I think dancers have like one of the best muscle like musculature. Wow, you actually get recommended things you watch? Yeah. Yeah, thanks YouTube algorithm for otherwise like sports generally, it kind of veers one way, one too extreme to the other. So like I would say dance is the most like well balanced for for an athlete. If I were to say like what creates the most like balanced muscle in terms of like non-sports stuff, probably working in construction. Thank you so much for the one gifted, 2 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woohoo! If you got a membership, please do say thank you to Final Doment. Thank you. I think this month the wallpaper will not be late. I'll make sure of that. This is the wallpaper, by the way. Once it's done, this is gonna be what this month's wallpaper will be like. So you'll get a full size resolution of this, and gosh, I forgot to do the sign-ups. I forgot to do the sign-ups for the stamps. I'll do that afterwards. I think I need to start slow. I need to lock in for those. This month will be the month. If I forget to upload this one, I'll have to reevaluate a lot of things in my life. If I forget to upload this one like two months in a row, I'll have to reevaluate a lot of things in my life, being like, what's wrong, Kokone? Or like I'll have to have a discussion with my brain. I'll be like, what's wrong? Why aren't you performing as you usually do? Do we need to talk? Like, you could talk to me. I'm your bodily host. You could talk to me. Let me know where does the problem lie? Can I sign up again? Now you wait. I think you have a full signed up stamp card. If so, no. It's a one and done. We all have things to reevaluate in our lives. You know, true. But I'll have to have a serious discussion with my brain, being like, okay, you're obviously slacking. Let's go over what's wrong. What can we do better? You know, a lot of things, but what can we do? What can we try? What can we take in a bite-sized, like, digestible format? I think the reason you've been slacking is because past Kokone has been keeping you on your toes. True. I haven't been as how should I word this? I haven't been as much of a bitch to my future self as I have been in the past. You know, that is true. That's crazy. Not having to struggle with has made you weak. What the fuck? Is that what it is? I mean, yeah, I think I've been taking it relatively easy compared to before. You know? I mean, I still feel like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I was like, what is the average? Am I working more than average or not? I can't really, you know what? I don't know. But I feel like I've been working hard. I think she moved into my dreams since now I get particularly bad nightmares whenever you stream on that day before the stream starts. What the fuck? That's I think you know someone's framing me. I don't think that's quite how it. You know how like the brain has like a negative bias? I think that's what it is. I think you're remembering every single time you do have a nightmare, and that when it correlates with my streams, and then it's like, you know, oh, confirmation bias. Yes, that's what it was. Confirmation bias. I think that's what it is. Hard times makes hard coconut makes easy times makes soft coconut. Oh no. Wow, you guys, literally, actually same brain cell. Hard times makes easy times weak coconut weak times. It's a never-ending cycle. It's actually a never-ending cycle. But I'm like, yeah, I've been taking it easier in terms of like, well, I can't say easier. I'm just like trying to retain some semblance of sanity by not streaming like too much until I reach exhaustion, because I don't want to get burnt out. I'm trying to prevent myself from getting burnt out, because like eventually if I do keep up like a pace of like 3-4 streams a week, well 4 or 5 streams a week, which I used to do for like 2 years, I think it would probably get to me. It would probably exhaust me, so I'm trying to keep that like 3, sometimes 2. I strive for 3, but collabs and stuff makes it a little finicky in terms of like how many are on my channel per se. So I think I still try my best. You know, work has just been a little bit more demanding. Yeah, gotta keep it manageable. It's okay, make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you. Will do. Thankfully, when it comes to like I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I was like, when it comes to like taking care of myself, I'm okay. And then I was like, no, I shouldn't get ahead of myself there. So I'm not always that good. I'm not always that good. Never. I could do better. But anyways, and taking care of myself is a skill I've been working on. Let's say that. It's a skill I've been working on. So it's better than what it used to be. It's better than what it used to be, which is, you know, I'll take it. You gotta take your wins where you can. Like today, earlier, I had a day off. So I convinced her over the weekend I convinced my roommate to play Satisfactory with me. I somehow managed to successfully convince my roommate to play Satisfactory. Okay, chat here. Stop it with the oh no's, okay? Stop. Hold up. At first, I started with Factorial, and I was like, hey, what do you think about Factorial? And she's like, no. So I was like, okay, the lesser evil. So I kind of baited her with the most extreme, so that way Satisfactory seems really casual. She got tricked. What do you mean? Yeah, it did also just have an update. So yeah, I was like, oh, there's an update. So I managed to convince her, and now, okay. And then I was like, okay, just so roommate, you can control it, so I don't go crazy. You can host the server. So it's hosted by my roommate, and that means I can't log on whenever I want, you know. it has to be whenever my roommate feels like playing, or at least keeping it open. It's been open all day today. And my roommate doesn't have a day off, so it's been up the whole day today, so I was just like gotcha. Gotcha. So I would say successfully an addict. Successfully an addict. But oh my god, it's so much faster with 2 people. I was like, oh my god, we basically reached where I was in like 1.5 days. I was like, what the fuck? We already found it. We already found everything that we need, and then we have like proper coal power grid system going. We have floodlights. Oh my god. I don't know what they're doing in the pathways is so important. Okay. My roommate still new. So a lot of stuff I'm like a lot of stuff is a little trial and error. I'm not that knowledgeable because I haven't played I haven't played as much as most people play Satisfactory. So but yeah, I'm teaching her the ways with certain stuff, but like my roommate is really smart when it comes to games, so you know, for the most part I just see what she comes up with. And then stuff like, you know, the tractor pathing is where I would be like, oh, that she would be like, oh, Kokone, how the fuck does this work? I'd be like, oh, let me go to your computer, hold on. And then I teach how to do stuff. I was once in a friend server of 8, and like only 3 of us knew how to do set up production. Setting up production is a pain in the ass. So yeah, I could see that. Like, thankfully my roommate's the type to be interested in like production and like organizing. But if I were to say ask Omen or like Sonic, yeah, no, I don't think they'll set up production at all. Like at all. So that's why I didn't ask them. Like I probably could have asked John or like Bear Pal. Like I probably could ask those two. Actually, Bear would probably min-max it way too much for me to be like keep up with. So probably not Bear. But it's like it really depends on the person. Like it really depends on the friend. Yeah, cable management is mandatory after all. Oh my god, fucking cable management or like conveyor management is my nemesis. But we gotta eventually do it, because for now I didn't think about organization too much, because I wanted there to be roommate to get the real spaghetti feel, right? Like I gave like a vague like outline of like, okay, here's where the here we'll put like all the refining here, and then we'll put like the production here, and then we'll put like another level, so for vertical scaling. But I did it really loosely, and then just kind of let the spaghetti spiral after like the initial like bare bones. So now my roommate can like, you know, see the necessity to reorganize everything. You gotta go through it in order to get to be like, okay, yeah, organization is important. If you just force it onto someone, it probably wouldn't stick. So I'm just like, no. You gotta experience the spaghetti live, the unfurling, if you will, of the base. The unfurling of the base before I imply any sort of organizing. Yeah, we learn more from mistakes. So I was just like, you know what? If anything, I'll help the spaghetti unfurl. Let me just make the most like ass conveyor layout as I can. So yeah, was that did I help it? Absolutely. Well, did I help the spaghetti? Absolutely. Reminds me of the last time I played Satisfactory. I went full on non-Euclidean geometry. Oh my god. They may call me a master of mistakes. I'm still not successful. No! Or just have conveyor poles and varied lengths everywhere. What makes you think I don't have that? I have conveyors hanging off the roof. I have two conveyor like stackable bowls. I have one conveyor stacks. I have a floor on top of a conveyor so that I could put another assembler on top of conveyors. Like it's clipping into the conveyor, but who gives a damn? Wait, did you start building trains? Oh no. Oh no. So I was like, it's gonna be rebuilt anyways. So I just made it the most cluttered mess imaginable. I wish they added a conveyor rider, like a roller coaster, to move around their own path. Ooh, that would have been so fun. Wait until you build. There's drones. Oh my god. See, I haven't gotten. I never got around to like playing Satisfactory again after stream. So like, what you saw on stream is literally all I know about Satisfactory. So I'm just like, okay, now that we got everything that I got in Satisfactory, like in my run, everything's gonna be new for me too. So here on out, everything's gonna be new for me. You can just buy every mess by calling your starter base. Exactly. It's just their starter base. Plus, it's like, you know, it's organic growth when you don't know what the future lies. So like, it's a nice thing to like look back on, being like, wow, we sure were naive back then. You know. It'll be good times, I promise. Were you not satisfied? Are there glitches where optional layout is glitch all the machines into each other? I've tried stacking as much machines onto each other as possible, but I haven't figured out if there's like a glitch to like force it. I have like put, you know, pathway like conveyors that go to other machines, and then like glitched my other machines on top of the said conveyors, because like, you know, might as well use the conveyors as if they're floors. But I'm not sure if there's like an optimal like glitching buildings into each other type of thing. I'm not that deep yet. Maybe there is. Hindsight's 2020, but good thing our factory production is 120%. Oh man, overclocking. Lovely. When like we unlocked overclocking, my roommate was like, oh, we can overclock, and I was like, hell yeah, we can. And now I'm just like, oh my god, we could get floodlights. I never unlocked that in Satisfactory, so we were just playing in the fucking dark the whole time. But now in like my personal account, one with my roommate, because I don't want my roommate to be on my, you know, Kokone account. So it's I was like, oh my god, let there be light, holy shit. And the power generation setup is so much better than what I did, because I was like, oh, I see the light now. I see. We gotta do vertical, like, you know, raise the platform so we could string the coal one way from underneath and then the water from the other side, so you don't get this like jumbled up loopy-loop mess that I had in my own server. Hire Omen to explore the overworld to find more alien slugs for overclocking. Ooh, Omen would hate this game, actually. No, Omen would absolutely hate this game. Actually, let me ask Omen now. Let me ask, Omen, chat asked if you would be interested in Satisfactory quote game. We didn't meet people that are willing to die for production. But did you or did you not have a car? Oh, we did. Well, I did like present the card to my roommate. Oh, almost not away. Not on the computer right now. Omen said, "What is it? Is it cards? Nope. It's survival." Omen's like, "Is it cards? Is it puzzles? Is there rating? Nope. It's a survival craft." What a twist. Hi, Omen. I like how Omen was just like, is it cards? Is it puzzles? Is there rating? And I was like, nope, it's a survival card. What a twist. Wow, wasn't expecting that one. They're definitely okay, well. Oh, chat said, well, there are definitely puzzles. It's a math game involving pathways and ratios. If I say that, Omen would say abso-fucking-lutely not. How do I get oil from across the planet here to here without running out of pipes? Okay, you know what? Here, I'll just take a screenshot of chat and send it over. Also, was like, where the hell does this compare from? Chat, no! That's what Owen said. Owen's like, oh, chat, no! See, I told you! I told you Omen would hate it. Omen would be like, no fucking way. Omen's like, you know I would. I was like, yeah, I told him you would hate it. Like math in Omen's games? Absolutely not. But it's fun math with like machines and stuff. Oh my god. LGIO. Is the wood in the container labeled the wood, or did it overflow and force me to put it in the one labeled stone? Oh my god. Who doesn't like numbers go up video games? Omen. How much can I put on screen before my computer catches fire? Omen said, ew. Who said fun math? Tell them I said ew. Omen is disgusted by your even mention of fun maths. First time for everything, Omen. Damn. Math is fun, says a research engineer. Yeah, I was like, my chat would say math is fun. I played an LGIO bingo game and got bingo with 6 seconds per frame. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's keep it up. See, is there like a specific video that's like that you're thinking of, or wait, hold on. I built a fully vertical factory that's 100% total nightmare. Is it this one? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's not even loading! It's okay. It's not loading, but the thumbnail looks absolutely crazy. Let's see. So pretty, thank you! Thank you! Like, do I show Omen this? A fully bitter confection. Oh my god. This is so gross. Yes. Yep. So human can and not railgun. They literally use the save file to perform as you know, that's amazing. Like pro QA. if you know, do you guys say LGIO or like or just say let's just game it out? I feel like it's only like mildly shorter. Let's game it out. Yeah. Okay. But I was like, do you say LG? You know, I've never, obviously, I've never heard anyone else say it. I don't hear that one much. Just let's game it out. Okay. I was like, I don't say it out loud, you know? I just watch the videos. I never said the channel name out loud, so yeah. I've never heard it before today. I didn't even know what LGIO meant before now. Okay, it's basically, yeah, plays the game, games the game. The game is gamed. So incredibly fun. Yeah, the game torturer pro. Basically, what can the game do before absolutely breaking in on itself? Like how to induce a death spiral in a game? Yeah, he's a pro at that. The games are getting gamed. The games are the ones being gamed on. And how to torture NPCs named Grace. Oh no. I just call him Josh. I feel like calling him his name is too personal. You know, I feel like calling him his name is too personal. Also, I never remember what his name is. I was like, oh, I guess that was his. I was like, Josh, was that his name? I guess so. Must be. We'll just call it the game. We'll just call him the game torturer. Can we game humanity part 2 out of 15? I remember he would also just game like the most obscure games imaginable. That seems like only one person with like the Unity engine created, and I was like hooked on those series for a while too. I was like, wow, I hope I can do something like that eventually. Like how long before the game crashes, or like sequence breaking, or doing story out of order? Oh yes. All of the above. Yeah. Basically in any sort of way where he thinks, oh, wouldn't that be fun? He will do. Basically chaos reincarnate, like chaos incarnate, yeah, him. Like, boy, this game seems like I have to walk everywhere in like this in this world where you have to traverse hills and go up towers. What if I just build a sky pathway instead? I could build stuff like that, you know? Humanity is a fun game, true. It's okay, Josh and me go way back, however many years I've watched his videos. Yeah, see? I don't want it to be like that! I don't want it to be like that! I'm like, yes, it's a channel. I don't need a name to this channel. Oh yeah, I've watched his Valheim one, and oh, he did Enshrouded, I believe, where he also dug everything. So I watched this Enshrouded. I think he must have done Arc too. But I watched his zoo ones and like his Rimworld ones. For the most part, all the money making, all the money making obscure games as well. Yeah, they're fun times. Fun times. Maybe one of these days we'll try something like that. I don't think I'm that creative though. It requires a very chaotic creative mind, and I'm not a chaotic person. Yeah. Speaking of Rimworld, the 1.6 update, another DLC. Oh man, I haven't touched Rimworld in ages. You're not? Stable Chaos is fun too. Oh yeah, time to get back to the Kokone. No, I wouldn't consider myself a chaotic. Chaotic. I would say I help people be chaotic, but me myself, I'm not that chaotic. Except when it comes to my organization. In which case, sure. But like when it comes to like actions, I'm pretty stable. Yeah. I'm pretty, you know, straight-laced, shall we say, chaos enabler? Yeah, I'm a chaos enabler. Exactly. I'm just an instigator. She's the maintains the order of chaos. It's like, if I see that there's a little bit of lacking in chaos, I may like push some buttons for people to be like get their inner chaos out into the world. But like me myself, I'm not that chaotic, you know. She's the ideas guy. Yeah, I'm the ideas guy. Okay, I'm not the do it guy. Just simply, hey, wouldn't that be fun? Oh my god, wow! You can totally lockpick this door that the GM doesn't want you to go through. Isn't that neat? You have the skills. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right? Yeah, I mean, like, you know. Although, like, I guess tabletop RPGs are a good example because I've been the DM, so I know exactly what the DM doesn't want you to do. I know exactly what the DM would not want you to do. So I'm like, I shouldn't, but also, wouldn't it be funny? It's like, oh, I can sense a fight coming up. I can sense a battle coming up that's unavoidable in the GM's mind. What if we just avoided it? So from the top of my mind, the Kokone Lucky Roa in a cave Minecraft in the way she just thought it had turned dark on its own and not chaotic. That's just a little silly, you know. I eventually got her out of it, you know. I eventually dug her out. It's especially considering she didn't even she thought it was like something wrong with the computer. I was like, oh no, she's too new to Minecraft. I can't do this to her. Now I want art with Kokone on someone's shoulder whispering suggestions. Just the word. Kokone worm tongue! Yurikago! No! That would equate me to worm tongue! That's crazy. Just absolute greasified hair with slimy toad eyes. So young and say so back then. What is this back then? Young and say so said no one ever about me. Especially considering someone fucking put someone put my name on the hack board at Offkai, and then someone else, maybe, probably the different person, put fucking Coco D's nuts on there as well. I'm just like, did you have to put something related to me twice? Twice? Am I that much of a hag? Yes, bless. Are you not? The other's another person. Oh, wow, odd that you know. Were you one of them? The Coco D's nuts was someone else? Yeah. Oh my god, you guys are in cahoots. I see how it is. I know you were there at Offkai. It could be a number of Coco-based VTuber. You think? You think there's anyone else who'd be like Coco D's nuts? When my whole fan name is fucking Coconuts? I don't think so. Yeah, Coconuts is a monkey. Oh my god, not Monkey D. Luffy. You mean don't perceive me? I don't plan in advance or cause mood. Actually, I don't like how this braid is coming out. I'm gonna... Holy shit, I think the party music just got louder. I see it bleeding into my OBS. Neighbors, please! I don't want to get dogs! Shut the fuck up! She's... Party time now! Neighbors, shut the fuck up! Hotel Miami time. It's getting later, they have to turn it up to keep everyone awake! That's some bullshit. Well, once it turns 10, we could complain to the, I don't know, neighborhood watch, police, something like that, right? Is it 10? Is there a curfew? I actually don't know. I mean, under normal circumstances, I would probably be the one getting, like, you know, reported, because like I do fucking karaokes at like until like 12 AM. So in the rare chance that I do karaoke for stream, I do it pretty late. So I would usually be the one getting complained about if there were. So maybe I shouldn't think about this. You do karaoke? I don't know, do I? When was my last karaoke? I don't even remember. I was thinking about doing a karaoke this week. And then I was like, but fantasy life. Karaoke's days too long ago. Why not both? Then I'll have to unarchive fantasy life. Then I would have to unarchive fantasy life. Okay, technically, I don't have to unarchive karaokes if I just check with staff. If I just check with staff beforehand on what songs I want to sing, or like check up on like the rights and stuff before of like the songs before I do a karaoke, and be like, okay, these are all like live stream okay to do, and I could technically archive them. I just sing whatever the fuck I want to feel like, I want to sing. So generally, I don't make a set list prior, which is the problem. Do karaoke, but you're muted, so you don't get DMCA Gigabrain idea right here. Yeah. I remember watching someone do a RFA karaoke. What the fuck is a RFA karaoke? I'm gonna look it up, and then after I look it up, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that duh. Radio Free Asia? Oh, Ring Fit Adventure. Okay, yeah. After do karaoke but you're mute. Oh wait, no. So you know that Ring Fit Adventure karaoke is something I could do because I actually, whenever I do like singing practice, I do it on my elliptical. So my elliptical, like I track my elliptical sessions, but they're all shit because I practice singing while on the elliptical. So if you chat, if you ever want like a more intense cardio exercise, sing with from your diaphragm while you exercise. It will tire you out way faster. Like way faster. That's cardio new game plus. Yeah, it's real tough depending on the song. Like some songs are like manageable, other songs are absolute fucking diabolical. Like one song that kills me every single time, even if I'm not going too fast on the elliptical, is like Bluebird. Gonna start singing metal while I sword fight. Do it. Isn't it just oxygen deprivation? Well, that's the thing. You have to learn how to breathe in and then retain the oxygen, like not use too much at once. And that's a technique that you have to do. And when your body is already doing that, like for example, when you're exercising, you kind of build it into your singing. It's what my friend who's good at singing told me. So I've been trying it. And usually it ends up being oxygen deprivation for me. But apparently it's a good training method. On the plus side, that means you can provide your own BGM for your workout montage. Exactly. And it does help me train for exercise for longer. Because with my karaokes, usually I do like 1 to 2 hours normally when I stream. But so when I don't do karaoke and I just exercise, I usually get tired or like start getting wanting to do other stuff at like 30-40 minutes. But if I do karaoke, I could usually go up to like an hour. So that's what I usually do for when I do elliptical sessions. But I can't really do longer than that because on the days where I don't stream, I usually have other stuff that I want to get done. So it's tough fitting it in because I don't want to do it right after eating dinner. So I have to wait until like around 9 is when like the half the food is probably around that like digested, and then I do exercise. And if I stop at 10, I could then go shower, dry my hair, put everything up, get ready for the next day, and then go to sleep. And by that time, it'll probably be 12. maybe 11:30 if I'm lucky, because I still have to do like the cool down and stretching on top of the shower, blow dry my hair, yada yada yada. 9 p.m. karaoke, so it's you. It's me. I'm the problem. Imagine Kokone at the gym on an elliptical singing "Eye of the Tiger" to herself. Eye of the tiger. No. I usually sing the VTuber karaoke songs. The VTuber karaoke songs. But I have been including some metal here and there. But I wouldn't call it metal. New metal-ish, not like hardcore heavy metal. Like for example, Linkin Park, or is one that I started including. But the others are a little too tough for now. She didn't sing my lyrics. Look, I gotta keep my eyes on the drawing, okay? Oh, see, every stream can be a karaoke stream if you believe hard enough. It's true. Like, especially like the drawing drawing streams. I usually sing slash hum. I usually sing slash hum when I don't have anything to talk about. When I run out of topics to talk about, then I'll start singing. I mean, but I don't know. I feel too self-conscious about like my singing, because when I record my singing, like when I have this like app that has like some karaoke tracks, totally not sanctioned. I'm pretty sure it's not legal. You know, I'm pretty sure it's ripped from somewhere. They did not pay royalties, so I just use it for practice. I'm like, wait, isn't this the YouTube like Utacho-sama from from YouTube? Like, isn't this from their channel? And I'm like, well, I guess it's on this app now. Yeah, so I'm just like, it's good for practicing and keeping like a list of like songs that I want to practice, but like I can't use it anywhere else. It's just purely for practice. Who's gonna check the cost? Maybe. It's mine. Guidelines. Oh my god! Please, no, for legal purposes. I don't know what app it is. I don't know. Okay. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Oh, I saw the Elden Ring Night Rain Wake Me Up Inside trailer. It was so good, and I was like, why didn't I told my friends, I was like, why didn't you guys show this to me to like convince me to play Night Rain? And Sonic was like crying emoji, and he was like, but I did show you, I swear. And I was like, oh, I think it was when I was commuting and I didn't click on it, so all I saw was just like a tweet that went like the collab of Elden Ring, and like that was it. So I was like, oh, I guess the collab between Elden Ring and like, I don't know, the Fortnite layout, Fortnite format. So I was just like, I didn't really click it because it was just like a normalized trailer, and I was like, okay. And then Sonic's like, I can't believe you didn't click on my link. I was like, oh, sorry. When you show your friends a cool thing and they get excited about it 3 months later, forgetting you showed. I didn't even know he linked it to me. I was like, cool. John Elden Ring in Fortnite. I was just like, oh, that's what you showed me? Oh, whoopsies. So, I mean, you know, half the time, Sonic's links I regret clicking on, okay? To be fair, half the time I regret clicking on Sonic's links. So, you know, maybe subconsciously somewhere I was just like, I won't click on this. Especially when I'm commuting, especially when I'm in like a public area, I will never click on Sonic's links. Is it Sonic banner? It'll be Sonic banner, Sonic tattoo, Sonic you know, other stuff, some hentai. I I will never click his links in public, okay? You're just saving yourself from drama and subconscious. Yeah. All of the above. Sonic would be like, I went on the internet and found this exactly. So, you know, it's a defense mechanism, okay? Sonic's anti-tattoo, so yeah. People don't look at your phone enough for it to matter. No, I've seen people look through hentai on their phone, and you know how you notice? It's a big flash of flesh, which is very noticeable. And you see it, okay? Even if you're not directly looking at their phone, you'll see a big flash of flesh, and you'll be like, oh my god, Jesus. Even if it's like in your peripheral vision, it happens. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna risk that. I know that color exactly. Wait a second, so Sonic basically does a at Kokone. Is this true? Whenever he asks for a source, yeah, he does. He uses me like Grok, like hey, at Grok, or like at Gogorock. What's this? Like, is this true? Like, who is this? Who is this anime character? Where's the source? I'm like, bro, it says it right on the tweet. So yeah, again, Sonic would also hate Satisfactory because he hates reading. Reading and math and puzzles. Like, Sonic and Omen are kind of like the same exact type of gamer. They are pretty much the same exact type of gamer. It says it right on the P? Sure is a sentence. Tweet! I said tweet! Okay, they're lost. Give them brain age for the DS. Oh no. Yeah, I could gift them that, and they will never play it. Like, one time, Sonic was streaming his playthrough of Resident Evil to like the friends server, right? And watching it, I was like, oh damn, he missed that puzzle. Oh damn, he walked past it again. Oh damn, he's looking at it, but he sure isn't figuring it out. Wow, he's asking what the fuck to do with this puzzle. Should I tell him? And then after like 30 minutes of him going back and forth, I was like, hey Sonic, have you tried looking at that part that's kind of bright? An item that looks kind of bright, suspiciously bright, and suspiciously like an interactable. And he's just like, oh my god. He's like, don't look at me. I'm like, you're fucking streaming. Oh, I'd have to spaz so hard. No, I don't. See, that's the thing. I don't like the backseat. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything. Even if he's like, going like, what the fuck is happening? Like, where is this? Like, unless he specifically, like, verbally asks, hey, Kokone, do you have an idea what the, or like, he's just like, I'm gonna give up. And I'll be like, okay, do you want to hit? And then I get confirmation. Otherwise, no, not ain't getting anything. It's just like, wow, nice. How does anyone get anywhere in Raccoon City? You have to do a color puzzle just to use the toilet. I know, Raccoon City would be like the actual hell, like a level of hell for people like Sonic and Omen. It's either emblems or cranks. Yeah, it was an emblem. It was an emblem. I think it was Village, Resident Evil Village, and it was like a fountain. It was related to a fountain or something. I don't remember precisely because like I wasn't looking at it too closely, but I was just like, but you know, after Sonic went through it like 3-4 times, I was like, I think I figured it out. Even if I was like just looking at it while working, I was like, I think I know what you need to do, but but went from Mega Man, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Bros. 3, Need for Speed games, and I grew up with playing and little homie was like, no. Oh, once I looked about brought my Switch and little homie went through 7 different games playing no more than 4 minutes until he got bored. God damn. The little girl was just like, why isn't this like, what is it? Like, you know those runner mobile games? Subway Surfer. That's the one I'm thinking about. He was definitely an iPad kid. Oh no, where's my Roblox and Fortnite? I mean, it's true though. Like, all the games from back then does require you to actually sit down, turn on a console, and turn on the TV and get a controller in your hands. That is time commitment that you have made to set yourself into this like area, right? So of course you're gonna play more than like 4 minutes of a game, or like I guess you were saying like borrow Switch. Yeah, it's like all Nintendo games. So you're obviously gonna be like, okay, I'm in a cozy spot. I want to be entertained for like 2-4 hours. But like when you're an iPad, you're just like, okay, I have some time. I have some downtime for like 10 minutes. I need a quick thing. So it's very different what kind of entertainment kids nowadays are wanting from like us, or like people that grew up with consoles. I remember back then playing a game with a notepad on the side is not optional. Yeah, you needed a notepad, because otherwise, who the fuck is gonna list down all the quests that you have, or all the items that you need? Because the game sure isn't. Imagine old games where there was no save file, you beat it in one run and not at all. Oh my god. Fucking Ikaruga. Yeah, those arcade-like games where you have to do it in one go. I'm just like, God, end me. I'm not good enough of a gamer to play these. Good old game FAQ websites. Remember when you used to print out game FAQ guides? And then put little notes, and also I remember cutting out the game FAQ logo, or like the game logo they would make in ASCII art, just because it would waste big printer paper and ink. So I would specifically cut that section out from like the printing. Because I was like, oh god, I can't waste ink or paper. I'll get yelled at. I've had stacks of FAQs. Yeah, it was so much, but like it was so useful. Oh, freaking I grew up in pre-internet days. when you had the local kid that knew the goods, you know. You're all so old, says a person who's probably around the same age. I mean that applies in many more ways. People saying how hard the FromSoft games are would consider games like the original Contra and Ninja Gaiden as cruel and unusual punishment. Yeah, like, I mean, I would say there are games where it was just like actually cruel and unusual punishment, in which case I'm like, depending on the type of person, yeah, it's obviously not gonna be fun. There's different levels of hard, you know? Like, for example, Elden Ring, to me, yes, it's difficult in fights, but I wouldn't consider it a really, really hard game. Because you can always make it easier for yourself. Now, what I consider hard? Ikaruga. Because I'm like, okay, my memory is too fucking lazy right now. At this point in my life, it's too lazy. But there are probably really hard, like actual harder games that I played in the past. But at this point, I'm like, do I remember them as hard? I don't know. I beat the original Ninja Gaiden. You have infinite continues that did not stop the game from wheeling you until you got good. Come on, Kokone, hello. But you gotta guys peak, true. But you know, for me, I'm just a casual man. For Yurikago, you just have to enter the trance. Yeah, I don't enter trances anymore for games. Oh, yeah. I'm like, you know when you had to like, okay, the bad part is like, when you're a streamer, you have to constantly talk, right? But when you enter that trance for games, you cannot speak. Your brain is fully 100% concentrated on making sure your muscle is like as ready to fire as possible, so that you have the quickest like reaction time, and you're like, okay, I'm just waiting for that one frame to do this attack and click that button at this exact timing and go to this position at this exact moment. Okay, we're good. And you're hardwired. You can't do anything else except concentrate on that. I don't get that anymore. It's at least I don't think I have. There are some times when I don't speak as much, but it's never to a moment where I'm like, okay, let me go into this like trance. You did in your last Yurikago stream, mate, did I? Did I? They were specifically designed to be rented multiple times, so the extra hard was very much by design. Yeah, like it was money. It was the business tactic. And of course you wanted like people to invest lots of time, because like games costed money. I think that's another thing. Like now you have a bunch of free-to-play games. Every sort of entertainment that wasn't going outside and playing costed money. So of course you want the biggest bang for your buck. Like you're gonna be like, okay, I can't say after 2-4 minutes I'm bored, because I already invested so and so amount of dollars into this game. Can't relate, I mostly play PC games. Okay, well, PC games, it changed, you know. Console games change life trajectories. Kokone going to ascend like stay, her courteous going like, is she communing with the gods right now? Nah, she's preparing to play a video game. I am the god, what are you talking about? I'm the god. I borrowed 5 books from the library and read them. Wow, I'm so happy for you. I also did that. Now you can borrow games from the library. You know how I know? My coworker, who's a dad, has been going like, oh my god, it's great. You could just borrow games from the library and just play them, and then give it back for free. I was like, wow, that's so cool. The confidence in that statement. Am I wrong? I am the god. To be fair, I did that as well until my school got computers. Yeah, I also did. I also read a lot of books. Like there was one time when I would make like goals for myself of how many books I wanted to read over like the course of a year or like the course of a summer vacation. I haven't done that in a while because I know I'll fail it. Now you just have 500 books on your phone. Yep. Now it's all in this handy dandy little contraption called the smartphone. It's great. Or Kindle, depending on who you ask. An ebook reader. Doesn't have to be a Kindle. I read so much. I don't read as much as I used to, because right now I used to read during commute, but now I guess it's still reading, but I'm reading books or like stories in French. So, and then translating it as I go and looking up words that I don't know as I go. So it sticks to me more than just, I don't know, those like language learning apps. I can't give 2 shits. So I really hate those. I really cannot learn anything from those type of apps. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it my way. But I think it's been like helping me more in terms of like wanting to learn a language. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. I keep buying actual books if not for the space. I hate selling or throwing out books. Yeah, I grew up like having to move around quite a bit, so I never bought like physical books because it's too heavy. I can't afford to get, like rent a moving truck every single time I was like on the move, right? So I just kept like literally the bare minimal essentials and never books. Which was sad because I used to be such a bookworm. But yeah, I was just like, okay, no. I have to fit everything that I own into like a little tiny buggy. If not, I have to throw it out. So if I can't fit it into a few suitcases worth, it was too much. That's probably why though that like I suck at organizing because I never had a lot. I never had too much. I never had a lot, so I didn't need to organize it, you know? And if it's not something I use, I'll just throw it out the next time I move. But now that I do have stuff and I don't need to move, need to constantly move, I'm like, oh my god, it's so loud. Hold on. Thank you so much for the $5 thank you, thank you. Does it take Kokone voice sounds? No, it's turned off at the moment. Sorry. There's a little bit of a window. Maybe? Okay. We'll keep it up for now. Jeez, it was so loud. Okay, the save reminder, thank you. It's still sometimes there's a bit of noise, but I think it should be okay. But yeah. maybe not. But I'll just have to, you know what? We'll just have to do the karaoke singing. We'll just have to sing so that way you don't hear any of the background. I just have to drown out the sounds, right? Right, chat? That's how it goes. What song to sing? What have I been practicing? I've actually been I actually want to hold on. I actually want to learn this one song that's called Hyururi Rappa. Hyururi Rappa. I actually can't hear anything else besides you and the BGM, or I mean, definitely you should start singing. Okay, that's good. Down with the sickness that touches me. Oh my god. Singing with the rhythm of the it starts with one thing. Wait, starts with what? One drink, glass of wine, and then I take a shot with a friend of mine. Tequila combined with a shot of lime, and then I chase it with more. That's hard to sing it with wait, no. In the end, you can't say sing it with. You can't start with. It starts with one, and then it doesn't, and not use that one. It's noticeable as noise, but not anything actually hearable. That's good. Scream metal karaoke until neighbors. What? I'm like blanking out of like what metal songs I listen to. I'm like, I don't even listen to metal. I'm not a metalhead. What kind of metal do I listen to? Do you ever have that? I'm like, sometimes I just blank out on what songs I even know. I even listen to. I'm like, do I actually listen to metal? I don't know. You aren't? Oh, sometimes I'm like, am I? Ignite the drive while you are. Wait, you're not a metal? I mean, I never call. I always feel a little awkward to call myself a metalhead because I'm like, I don't listen to metal that much, you know? Like a lot of metal. I do like that. I do very much like metal, but it's not like I listen to it all the time. I have been quite into Beast in Black these days though. That's been one that stuck with me since from like all the metals that like chat has suggested to me. Beast in Black has stuck quite a bit. Okay, so about 30% of the music I listen to is metal, and I still consider myself. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I would say like a good 40% is what I listen to is probably metal. This is the first time you promised a metal karaoke. I was kind of expecting at least some hardcore metal mixed in somewhere in there. Hardcore metal. I mean, I wouldn't say I listen to a lot of listen to hardcore metal. Like, I wouldn't consider Beast in Black hardcore metal. System of the Down? It's like close. What music do I listen to? Do I listen to music? Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what, I don't know genre, okay? I don't know genre. I just like the music I listen to. I just like the type of music I listen to, okay? That's about it. Genres are overrated anyways. I'm like, what's the difference? I don't even know. Like, except that my taste is not shared by most people. That's something I could say myself too. I'm like, I don't think my music taste is shared by a lot of people. I like when the guitar sounds like kitchen utensils falling downstairs. That's a good one. That's a good one. I too like it when the guitar sound like kitchen utensils, just like a bunch of the kitchen utensils falling down the stairs. Yeah, I just enjoy what I enjoy. Exactly. Man. Like, sometimes I know people wouldn't like the music because it's kind of comedic, but like, I can't help myself from liking that type of, like, certain music. Like, X Japan's Born to Be Free, I can't show it to any American because it's just so, like, comedically American. But it's X Japan. I love them. And, like, I love their sound. It's so good. For anyone who was curious, this is Born to Be Free. And, like, the music video, too, it, like, they never changed, you know? They stuck to their style from like the early 2000s and never changed. It's mine. I love it. But also it's great, you know? Ayazukoko playlist, my beloved. And you listen to it when you draw. Oh my god. Nice. I sometimes add stuff to it. Not too often, but sometimes I've been adding stuff to it. To be free, born to be free. Nobody can steal our life away. Born to be free, we'll be forever free to love. I would immediately fall for someone if they showed me this. What the fuck? Would you? Would you now? You gotta get to know the person a little bit more, okay? Oh look, a cover of Token Sunny Party by 3 VTubers I don't recognize. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yes, I did put VTuber covers into my playlist. Specifically VTubers that look kind of familiar. I wonder who. Do I listen to them? I usually skip it. But since I share the playlist, of course I added them. Of course I added them since I shared the playlist. Want to be free. Nobody can steal our life away. Want to be free. Born to be free. We won't surrender. To love. Man, this song is already 10 years old. Holy shit. That's crazy. Marketing manager extraordinaire, hell yeah. Girl living in America, Coca-Cola Wonder Bra. Oh, Wonder Bra? What? Not Wonder Bread. Oh wait, the wrong American song. Why is one labeled oral cigarettes and what other way do people take them? Okay, oral cigarettes. I have a gripe with them, okay? I have a gripe with oral cigarettes. And by gripe, I mean I fucking love their one song, Shalala, but that's the only time they really use the vocalist's range to such a effective degree. But every other song that I listen to them from isn't quite the same. It doesn't hit as hard. And I'm like, why aren't they playing with the wide range of or the wide variety of vocal texture the vocalist can do? Like they have another song that's very very popular because it was an anime opening, which is Hey Kyoran Kids. Was that the title? Yeah. But and it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. But I like the sound of like Sharara more. But they don't do that sound. Oral cigarettes implies the existence of non-oral cigarettes. I mean, perhaps. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being incredibly picky. about the type of sound I like. So it's very much it's very much subjective. Wait, okay, let's do. Okay, this is Sharara by the Oral Cigarettes. I love the opening drum. That ba-da-da. Has access to the Kokone playlist? I shared it! It's fine! It's just unlisted because like I don't want it to appear on my channel, obviously. I was going to say, is this the same as a playlist shared years ago? Yeah. I completed many an artwork projects too, and that's Kokone's YouTube art shorts. Yay! Oh man, I should bring that back. I don't know the lyrics to this song enough to be able to sing it. You would think after listening to it so many times I would, but I need to actively look at the lyrics to like memorize it. I also didn't know they did Kyoran Hey Kids until the sidebar of that song told me. Right! It's a very different well it's not too like a hugely different sound, but it is a different sound. Like Kyoran Hey Kids is good, but it's not. It's a little too pop leaning for me. I don't know how else to describe it, you know. Hello, you think he's swapping up with error for every second message I'm sent? Wait, really? What's going on, YouTube? Sorry. Small indie company, please understand. I do apologize though. For a moment, I thought you were gonna say it was a bit too popular for me. No. Look. I may. Look, I know my tastes aren't quite aligned with what's popular, but I promise it's not on purpose. I promise you, life would be so much easier if I just liked what's popular. Life would be so much easier if I just liked what's popular. So I would prefer it if I liked the popular shit, okay? But unfortunately, my tastes do seem a little off. It goes off the beaten path, shall we say, a lot of the times. I like the people. I'm pretty sure they did that. Wait, actually, I should check. I don't know. Let's see. Sharara. Oral cigarettes. Let's see. When did they release this? This was released 2017. And then, what about Kyoran Heikit? It was after, okay? It was after they got popular. And suddenly money. Hipster Kokone might be loving. No. It was after, so that argument doesn't work. They were already popular. I just don't know why they never went back, like, they never... Maybe it wasn't popular. Maybe because that song wasn't popular. Who knows? To be fair, my songs are all over the place and only a few I hear on radio stations. Yeah, I actually don't like a lot of songs on radio stations. It's like, nope, too repetitive for me. I don't like it. Juicy. Man, I haven't heard this song in a really long time, actually. That's why you pay for online radio? Oh, maybe I should. Although, Apple Music has been suggesting like making mixes for me, and some of them obviously are a miss a lot of the times, but it's starting to get a little better. And now that it's getting data of like what songs I skip and what songs I listen to a bit more, it's starting to get a bit better. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to train the algorithm, the Apple Music algo. See if it starts working better for me. And like, I don't listen to the same fucking songs for like 3, 4, 5, 10 years. I'm like, I need to incorporate new songs. I need to keep updating my palette, you know. But I just keep reverting back to what I'm comfortable with. I'm just like, oh, what? Now I know what like why like older people like the songs of like my era were the best. I'm like, yeah, you do get your tastes are like molded to it. You can't get out of it. It's too comforting. Spotify needs to have good algorithms. Yeah, like some of that, like I never really quite like Spotify's algorithm, to be honest. But YouTube seems a little bit more acquainted with like the type of songs I listen to. I don't know what it is, but Spotify was usually a miss for me. Spotify's kind of pretty good for me. YouTube music is kind of all over the place. Nah, me reject modernity. At some point, I just listened to these singers. It reached a point I just had to listen to 50 versions of top music before even learning it was from One Piece. God damn. I'm gonna shuffle my playlist though. Actually, there's a song I want to listen to. Which is the Hyururirappa. I do want to try to listen, like, but it's super fast. Iku jump scare. Iku! My friend said I listen to a lot of dance music and not the kind that's usually popular in America. Yeah. I don't listen to a lot of popular songs that are like songs that are popular in America too. It's a very fun song. Yeah. I don't think I could listen. I don't think I could learn a song while drawing. It's too. I can't keep going back and looking at the lyric. I can't keep looking back at the lyrics, because I'm mostly going to be focused on the artwork. I'm just gonna bob my head. I set up my Weave songs and whatever I got from my parents, Beatles and Bee Gees CDs. That sure is a mix. Although now that I'm listening to it, learning the song might make it too repetitive for me. Potentially. Maybe I shouldn't learn this song. Yeah, who needs lyrics when you got the vibes exactly? Also random Will Muita Aruko thrown in the mix? Wait. Oh, not my playlist, but the songs you listen to. I was like, what, did I put that in the playlist? It's probably in Papa's playlist, probably. I was like, if that sound, just from the title itself, I'm like, that sounds like an older song. It has that era's vibe. It's like how you can tell like when a series is like a web novel that's like a visual got turned into a visual novel, and now it's became like an anime, and like the title is like super long, and like the era of like my dad's songs, or like a little later, like in between, shall we say, do have a certain like pattern to their titles. Thanks, my knees can protect your knees. Bro, mine can too. Well, my wrists can. My shoulders can, because I've damaged them so much from overusage. So, you know, you're not the only one. Maybe that's why I'm put into the fucking hag board twice. Fuck. We're all ancient beings here. Yeah, we can't like age shame because we're all that age. Okay. Is this why you don't like humidity? Yeah, that and my hair. My hair becomes really frizzy with humidity. Which I could thank my parents for because they both have like wavy or curly hair. So I don't know why my hair dries fairly straight, but I do have it's a sleeper wave, you know? It comes when the humidity is high. Will Meet Roko was released in 1961 according to Google. Oh damn, maybe that's a little huh. That is older than I thought it was. I was like, maybe Papa might have heard it, maybe, potentially. Yeah, I was like, it might be more of a grandparents playlist. No, it's I think it's a little late for grandparents, but a little early for Papa Net. Maybe, potentially. It's one of those in-between eras. Yeah. Ugh, I don't want to draw frills. You can know I don't when I don't want to draw something. I just like mindlessly render, and I need to lock in for these parts. I'll do that off stream. I'll do the frills off stream. I should just like put in the main shapes and stuff from far away. I'm like, oh, it doesn't look good because I know I don't want to draw them. There we go. I think this probably around here would be good too. Yeah. Oh my god. Yupe's sick Yanderu full episode is so good. All the walking and standing at the con is catching up to me. My legs are stiff and it's a hassle to walk. Oh, I feel that. That's a mood. Could you find one of those like coin massage chairs? go to like a mall and find like a mall and find those like coin massage chairs. It'll be so nice. Just take a shower afterwards. Although, after walking around a convention the whole day, you probably want to take a shower either way. But you know, just in case. Easy, just get on the floor and roll. The ages kept catching up to you. Well, we do live a sedentary lifestyle. Walking is like a shock to your system if it's like for hours. Oh my god. My condolence to the con goer's legs. I saw that at like from like the corner of my eye, and I read that as my condolences to the con gooner's legs, and I was just like, wait, what? I had to do a fucking double take. I mean, is it wrong? Maybe not, but I mean to them too. It's like, maybe not, but you know. Yeah, to be fair, they might need it as well. Yeah, exactly. Condolences to them too. I was like, man, I've been reading too much VTube stuff. I need to read like real stories. Beware, the splash zone is fucking wild. Although, like, to be fair, we were talking about like off-kai, like a VTuber convention, you know? My mind was already in that like vocabulary. Yeah, it's an internet brain rot vocab that like my mind was in like set to. Okay? Usually, like, for example, if I'm at work, it never goes to that portion. Like I don't understand. Like I will never. Well, maybe I shouldn't say never. You know, I shouldn't tempt fate. But I was like, I don't think there has been a time where I even got close to calling anyone chat. Apparently an orgy happened this year too. Oh my god. That's wild. Like, does it happen every year? Is there like a event orgy that everyone just agrees to? What happened? I missed it. Apparently you didn't get the invitation. Sorry. And I missed it. Wait, who said that? Oh, probably have you heard of the Olympics one? Okay, the Olympics one, yeah, it's a bunch of like people in like tip-top form, like all these like beautiful beautiful figures, you know. Yeah. They would probably get a little, you know, wink wink wonk wonk. Lots of blood pumping, you know. I don't know, I'm not involved. Very simplified it to like-minded people riding endorphins. Yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, right? Like-minded people riding endorphins, convention, Olympics, yeah. Tomato. Maybe just a little bit more skewed on like the opposite spectrums of like physical. こんにちは、めっちゃ綺麗。ありがとうございます。こんにちは。うん、こっちはこんばんは。I mean, this guy is being crazy, not too well. Anyways, it's okay. You probably don't want to go into a convention orgy. You know, you never know what's gonna happen there. You never know what kind of germs will spread there. So let's not think about it. Don't feel sad that you missed it. Yeah, say so talk only. Did you ever saw the video of a young girl sorcerer in the Pumping Iron documentary? He just had some interesting ideas about lifting. Wait, no, I haven't. Huh. Interesting, you say. Now I'm curious. Okay, good. I want to add some more random well, not random, more warm tones into the background, because I'm all cool tone. I'm all 100% cool tones, so I want to add a little bit more warm tones around to lead the eye towards the center. It's a classic meme. It's like all the endorphins, they feel like coming, so in a way it's like I'm going sky. I mean, you know, I'm happy for him. That sounds great for him. So in regards to dolls, how much do you think this Kokone ball joint doll and the alpha would go for IRL? Oh man, how much would you pay for this? Chat. Oh, that sounds more intense than a runner's high. Oh my god. You know, like, which one was it? Was it Business Insiders or like, no, it's not Business. Wired, I think, is a YouTube channel that has like those like professionals that talk about shit. Is it the Wired one? There's a few, so I never remember which one's which, but like, have you seen the one of the ultra marathon? I was like, this person is certified insane. Like, oh my god. Like, I didn't know what constituted as ultra marathoner, but it's like 24 hours of running. And I was just like, what the fuck? 16k, 50k. You would pay 50k for this? Oh my god. Are the clothes display or goddess quality? I mean, it's me, so of course it's goddess quality. Anyone who is a marathoner is a crazy person. You know, okay, depending on the person, yes, I agree. I was like, I could probably run 5k. 10k? Maybe let me train. 25? Nah. But like, I was like, 24 hours of just running? Like, what, do you not stop? And like, according to him, yeah, you just don't stop. Cause like, he was talking about how you piss while he pisses while he runs, and I'm like, you don't like just take a little piss stop to like pee in a bush. He literally says that he just runs sideways and just lets it go. And according to him, he's so good at it that it doesn't get on his what's going on here? It doesn't get on his legs or shoes or anywhere. Oh, that's why. Okay. I was just like, when you take a piss stop, they catch up. The legs get locked if they don't stop moving. Oh my god. And then apparently, like, I mean, what about the number 2, right? Apparently, you just don't wipe, I guess. I was just like, oh my god. Or like, he has like a doggy like poop bag. And I was like, damn. I've seen images of foreigners just letting it loose. It's wild. And make sure to turn to the camera crew. Yeah, it's just a course hazard. Yep, that's. I was like, damn, that's commitment. Just go before the run, need less weight. Anyways, I mean, yes, but you need to hydrate if it's like a 24-hour or like 36-hour, which he's done run, and I'm just like, huh? And the thing is, like, the crazy thing is, he just decided at like age 28 or something, or 20 something, like after the mid-20s birthday, and he's like, you know what, I should really run. So he just like walks out of a bar and like half drunk, actually drunk, and goes, I'm gonna run 30 miles. And like as AM, and so he goes to this town. He starts running there, puking everywhere, and like sobering up, and then he just like, and then like that's how he became an ultra marathoner. I was like, What? Is that how Forrest Gump got the idea? Yeah. Just like he just got drunk one day and decided, yes, this is who I'm gonna be. I'm never drinking again. If it works, it works. I guess. Yeah. I was like, what kind of drunk epiphany did he experience? Crazy. Of course, this started a drunk idea. Yeah, because, you know, if you were sober, you probably wouldn't just randomly be like, I'm just gonna, without any sort of preparation, without any sort of like fail safe as to like, if I can't do it, run 30 miles. Like, just, no one knows where I am, no one knows where I'm going. I'm just, I'm drunk as shit. I don't have any means to go back, means to like, you know, stop midway and go back. I'm just gonna do it. Like, what? So yeah, this man heard his calling and he followed it, I guess. Yeah, if that's not what you would call like a calling, I don't know what is. It's like, that sure is a calling if I've ever heard one. You know, I think I'm overcomplicating it. I don't think I need to make the frills like super well detailed. As long as I indicate. I always keep overcomplicating things in my brain. As long as I imply in the right areas, it should be fine. Does the doll have tattoos? Oh, this one is gonna be like those like gold wire mesh that people like wrap around the doll to make like, well, not mesh, sorry, gold wires that they wrap around the doll to make like those like armbands or bangles, jewelry. Works really well. God, my beloved, I'll give you your 8 hours. Goddamn. Are you sure about that? Do you really want that? I don't know. Well, I ain't saying I've done something in that vein because of hypomania. So drinking does not always have to be involved in really stupid ideas. True. You don't like. You know, that's fair. I've only been like blackout drunk once in my life, but I've had plenty of stupid ideas in my life, so you don't have to be drunk to have absurd dumbass ideas. Like, yeah, definitely the amount of times I wish I could be like, wow, what was I thinking? I sure wish I could have thought of not doing that too many times to count. And it almost never involved alcohol. She decided to not. Joke's on you, I do have an air fryer. I just don't use it too often. I just haven't been using it too often because pan frying is usually easier because like washing a pan is easier than washing an air fryer. Or like a pot, you know? Like a one pot dinner is easier than air frying. So I actually don't use the air fryer too often. Maybe I should. We live in a modern society after all. Yeah. Imagine being so drunk that you cook the best chili ever known to mankind, and when you wake up, you just find someone randomly just made you Imagine you become so good at cooking when you're drunk because you don't overthink shit and you just go with the vibe. But then once you're awake, you're just absolutely the worst cook ever. Sounds like Ratatouille. Actually, Does the main character in Ratatouille ever learn how to cook? I don't remember. Does he? Probably. Mate. Not really. I don't think so. That could have been a fucking character arc. Could have been like Hikaru no Go, you know. Oh, this hair is not going. Just gonna put it over the ear. Yeah. Could have had a real Hikaru no Go moment of like character development. He starts learning how to cook himself, and then like they become like the wait. What's the rat's name? What's the rat's name? Actually, I don't even remember what the main character's name is either. So, oh right, Remy. It's not Ratatouille now. Right, Remy. I was like, I feel like I should have at least know the rat's name. Main character, whatever. But like, I was like, how do I remember the rat's name? And the dude is, oh yeah, linguine, right? The pasta. He's like a wet noodle, you know, fits. But anyways, the rat wasn't the main character. Well, the rat was the main character, but like the main guy, like the human boy guy, like Remy is the main rat, you know. I may need to watch the movie. I may need to rewatch the movie because apparently I forgot a lot about it. Watch along. I would need to get Disney Plus. Which, speaking of, I need to for the Star Wars what was it called? Andor. For Star Wars Andor. I almost said StarCraft. I was like, no, that's not no. Goodness, I subscribe to your channel. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. チャンネル登録ありがとうございます。絵とか描いています。ゲームとかも遊んでいます。ありがとうございます。Same thing. StarCraft and wait, Star Wars and StarCraft? No. Actually, no, they're not. I was like, no, they're not. Not even in story premise. I'm gonna go for a walk. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a nice walk. A walk sounds nice. I like walking. I actually do really like walking. So I actually don't mind my commute in that sense of like having to walk a lot. But it's just a pain to like walk with a lot of stuff. Which, speaking of, I did buy my bag. I did eventually hunker down and like decide on a bag and get a commuter bag. So I'll let you know how it goes. If it ends up being good. If not, you'll hear me complain about it. It's a crossbody tote. So hopefully I've done a lot of thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for like almost a month now. I think it's been almost a month now that I've been like started researching, started thinking about it. I'm like, do I really need it? Do I, like, can I have backpacks? I have other bags. It's just nothing really, like, is an all-in-one encompassing. So I'm like, am I just being needy? Am I just being spoiled? Like, you know, am I pampering myself too much? Like, do I really need it? Like, why can't I just like use a backpack and another handbag if that's the case, you know? But yeah, I'm just like, you know, it will bring it gives me unhappiness to carry them out of my backpack. So why don't I just buy a bag that'll give me happiness? I was like, why do I have to tolerate a backpack and be unhappy and be unhappy about it when I could just buy myself a tote and be happy about it? Like, be like, I was like, hold on, what? And like $200, yes, it's expensive. I'm like, compared to like a backpack, depending on what you get. I was like, there are some backpacks that are $200, yes, but then like compared to like a average backpack, yes, it's more expensive, but like, it's cute, you know, and it covers my needs. Like backpacks and I really don't get along. Like, really don't get along. Just treat yourself, especially on a dime. No, I want to save like chat's money on stuff that like could be for the stream. And apparently the preschooler look your roommate scratch didn't work. Yeah, no, my roommate keeps laughing at me whenever I wear my backpack, so I'm like, fuck. That's bullshit. But no, like, every single time, yeah, a good bag can also last decades. Like, I use my bag, I have a commuter tote, but it's only like, let me draw it. It only has handles here, and it's kind of thin here, so I can't put lunchboxes in here or like anything bulky. Besides like a thin like a thin iPad. I don't think I could fit my my laptop and its charger in here because the charger is too bulky, and then it only goes like this, so I can only put it around my shoulders like this, you know. But I have pretty narrow sloping shoulders. Like my shoulders literally are like, it just drops. So backpacks and these type of bags, it's just gonna fall off. No matter what, I just have to keep holding it on like the side like this, for example. Whenever I'm commuting, like this, or if it's a backpack, literally I have to be holding it both arms like a fucking preschooler, like this. So I hate it. I have to be carrying it. It doesn't free my hands, okay? When a backpack is supposed to have your hands free, it does not free my hands. The benefit of a backpack gets negated. So yeah, it's that's why I don't like backpacks. It makes me so mad. Zelda, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me bring up stream elements. What? Stream elements. Backfoot, also say reminder. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Zelda. Thank you. Yeah, I was born without shoulders, indeed. Literally, this ball joint doll look has more shoulders than I do. What is this bullshit? Ah, yes, I can't. I must not forget. Less than 3. True. I don't know why the alert's broken on this screen. I turned it back on. I need to look into that. There's so many things I need to look into. But anyways, that's done. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the bag to come. Woo-hoo-hoo. And then it's good. It's also like it's also big enough that if I want to travel with it, it'll be really good because it's it'll fit under the airplane seat, but it still fits a lot of stuff. And then you know how like when you bring a carry-on, you usually use like a big backpack, so you don't really use it while you're at the place you go to because you want to travel a little bit lighter. But this one, it's fine. It's a nice fashionable tote. I don't look like a tourist with it on instead of like when I go around with a backpack. So I'm excited. It's the little things, you know? Like when I posted a tweet about the bag, Roa messaged me and she's like, "Hey Kokone, here's this bag that I use. Like, what do you think?" And I'm like, "Oh, I mean, it's really nice, but it also looks very utilitarian." It's not quite my style. And then I was like, "Thank you though," but like, and then we started talking about bags, and I was like, "Yeah, I dress like." Despite all the shit that comes out of my mouth, I do actually dress quite femme. So like, and like, even though I'm very utilitarian in other aspects, like when it comes to like things that I carry around or like wear, I actually do choose form over function sometimes, but it still has to have some, like, it has to be a percentage. A bit basic in it. Coconut roll now. No, it wasn't basic. I mean, it was a fancy backpack because it cost more than the bag that I eventually ended up buying. You know, but I was just like, it's not quite my style. What is Coconut Doll's canon height? Oh shoot, what are doll fee heights? Mm. 1/6 or play scale. So 1/6 of 1/6. Wait, 164. Wait, hold on. Divided by 6 would be 2. 4, 44, 20. Okay, so 25 centimeters or so. No, a little bigger. We'll just say roughly. Wait, what is the average? Is it close to 120? 120. Wait, hold on. It's like between 126, 127 if we. Wait, did I say 120? 26 or 27? Centimeters. Probably, if it's 1/6. Oh, Doffy size is like 40 something centimeters though. Some of them get like 40 something is pretty big. Done. What's this? Volk's Doffy Dreams. Doll comparisons. Dynamite? Oh, DD Dynamite. Oh, they were talking about the booba. Okay, DD Dynamite. the doll's called DD Dynamite. Oh, it's a curvy line. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's why they were talking about the boobs. Okay, it's 48 centimeters. So, yeah, they're around 40 something centimeters. I was like, DD Dynamite, that's a pretty... Oh, I see! That's a pretty intense name! So, yeah, probably around like we'll just say around that size, 40 centimeters. Cause I was like 25 seems small, like 25 seems smaller than like the dolphins or like the ball jointed dolls that I see or people carry around. Cause it's like a third of everyone's height, like someone's height usually, or like a lot, like 1/4, a third. So I was like, it's pretty big. People have like those like backpack carrying cases of like dolphins, and it's like as big as like someone's like trading card game cases, you know, like the big ones. So they get pretty big. So if you were to, okay, oh hold on, I got you. If you were to put this on your shoulder, wait. We'll say about this size. As I pick your nose. About here. That sounds like a character who introduces themselves with, "I'm gonna blow you away in a gacha game." You should make a, you know, who's stopping you? You could make that a reality. She's going to whisper good/bad ideas into my ear. Probably bad. Honestly, probably bad. Unless you specifically ask for a good one. You have to ask, okay? Otherwise, it'll be, by default, it'll be bad. Or neutral. Neutral at best. Bad at worst. But if you ask, maybe a good one will come out. No, you gotta add some spice to your life. You can't always get the good stuff. You only appreciate the good stuff because like it doesn't come all the time. You gotta suffer to enjoy the good stuff. My layers just went wild. Hold on. Okay. That's fine. Oh yeah. Okay. I got you. Oh yeah, this was the original. Wow. No, I still like the legs from this version. I'm sure it'll be fine. Misery build character, yup. Intrusive Kokone thoughts. Was it intrusive? It's just facts, you know? So that's why some people are masochists. Well, like, okay. So, I mean, humans are kind of evolved to like not remember joy, like not forever in like have serotonin or dopamine coursing through their brains. It's supposed to be fleeting, because if you're happy all the time, you actually probably won't do the things that you need to do in order to survive and like strive to survive. So in a sense, it's just your survival mechanism working at play. Does liking spicy foods make me a masochist? Wait, does it? Because I love spicy food. It doesn't hurt. Like, yeah, I mean, depends. Like when people say spicy, it usually doesn't hurt. But when it does hurt, I'm like, oh shit. That sure is intense because my tolerance is real fucking high. Do you like pain or the taste? I like the... It's not pain, but it is still the sensation. And I also do like the taste. It adds to the taste. But I don't like the capsaicin bitterness. Does that make sense? But like other types of chilies have a certain taste, like have taste to them, which I like. You might be a bit of an M. It's like, it's not quite pain though. You like the earthiness some spices bring? Yeah, there are flavors to the spices, so I like the flavors that they have. Yeah, fellow pepper eater. Yeah, but like some are just like bitter, you know, and that I don't like. Some are just bitter and painful, and I don't like those. So I wouldn't call myself a masochist, because if it's just painful and bitter, I don't like it. You like the flavor? Hate the actual spiciness? Oh, I wonder if they could like remove the cause they do extract capsaicin. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that. Capsaicin, whatever. Anyways, they do extract it, so maybe they could make like just extract the flavor. Capri-Sun, yes, thank you. Like the taste on the way in, but not the way out. I sure hope you don't like the taste on the way out, my friend. Imagine liking that. You know what? I got a few Lysol butt wipes to sell to you. Would you like some quality Lysol butt wipes then? I imagine so, but I haven't seen anyone actually do it. Mouth is fireproof, back side is not. Yeah, my mouth may be fireproof, but my backside, my digestive tract is not so fireproof. So I have to be careful, because like sometimes I would eat something and I wouldn't think it's spicy, but then like I would get a massive like stomach ache sometimes, and I'll be like, what the fuck caused it? And then like someone else would have to remind me, and they'd be like, didn't you just eat like a fucking bowl that was just red and nothing else? And I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't spicy. And then they'll be like, yeah, but I think that might be it. And I was like, okay. There are people who like to put hot sauce on everything, including my wait, your food when that they're not gonna eat. They should just get their fucking nosy ass out of there. That's your food for you to enjoy. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Yokoso. That's not for them to decide. What the? Not everyone can handle spice. Not everyone likes spice. So like no one should force spice onto someone, okay? Me who just ordered level 10 Kokoichi a while ago. You know, I never tried the level 10 Kokoichi, because like I don't have any Kokoichi around me, so I only go when I visit. But I never want to. Wait, did I try it? 人形風ですか? やりますね。やりますねって何ですか? やりますよ。人形風. Yeah, my relatives and ex-friends like to do that until I throw up in their plate. Oh my god. Well, that sure taught them a lesson. I hope. Like, I hope they stopped. Yeah, like they stopped. And then I hope they apologized afterwards. ココイチって20まであるの？いや、私ココイチの辛さあんまりわからないんですよね。試してみたことないから。なんか、long ago, there was a Japanese ramen place in like Little Tokyo in California, that was called Orochi. カリフォルニアのまあ日本の町。リトル東京っていうところに、オロチっていうラーメン屋があったんだけど、そこで1から何番っていう辛さがあって、そのさらにスペシャル1、スペシャル2があって、スペシャル2が一番辛かったんだけど、それ食べれた。I was able to, like the Orochi ramen place, they have like spiciness levels like normal in like a normal range, like 1 through something, or like spicy, very spicy, like mild, that type of stuff. And then they had like a special 1 and special 2, and I remember eating the special 2, which was supposed to be the hottest, but then like, and then But like I ate it because I thought it was like 2. Like I asked for 2, which is like the second to highest. So I asked for 2, but they accidentally gave me the special 2, and I just ate it, and I was just like, oh, it's pretty spicy. Like I wonder what the special is like, and they're like, oh, that's the spicy, that's the special 2. I was like, oh, but I ordered the 2, and they're like, no, this is a 2, and then I was like, oh, it's not spicy at all. I was like, oh, well, okay then. I guess we know what the special 2 tastes like. So that's my experience with stuff that has like levels of spiciness. But then that way around to the other. True. It's better than, like, for me to be able to handle it than like someone who can't handle spice getting fucked over like that. You know? So it was a good thing that it went to me. But maybe when I go to Japan, I'll try the Kokoichi 20. I don't wait. Is higher better or lower better? ココイチって20が一番辛いの？それとも1が一番20だよね。上に行けば番号が上上がるシステム？ Higher number is spicier? Okay. Maybe I'll try the 20. Or maybe I should start with like something a little bit more mild, like 15? 20どれくらい試したことある？食べたことある？ Let's see. Maybe start with 10 first. Yeah, maybe I'll start with 10 first. Like, for you who eats 10, is this spice? Like, how would you compare it to, like, say, like bulldog noodle? If you had fire noodles. I feel like at that point you might as well mace yourself. What the fuck? You actually cry at 2 times bulldog? Okay, I could eat 2 times bulldog, but my intestines cry at 2 times bulldog. Like, and then the 2 times bulldog, I taste the bitterness way too much, so I don't enjoy it. More so than the spice. The bitterness is what gets me with bulldog 2 times spice. ここ一の20は中古辛いが食べれるって確信できないと挑戦できない？なるほど。Okay. So apparently if you want to try the Kokoichi like 20, level 20, you have to be able to prove that you can handle the level 15 spice, or else you can't even think of challenging. すご。Speaking of maxing yourself, I have absolutely rubbed both eyes after chopping peppers. Oh, that's so painful. Oh my condolences. Oh god. I think I only did it, but it was very slight, so I caught it, and it was just like a little edge of my eye. But man, did that shit burn. But I never, like, you know, fully rubbed both my eyes with like a fistful of like hands that like handled peppers. Oh, macing yourself. Oh yeah, I still have one of those. The mate? A spray, pepper spray. I was like, mace? No, wait. I think it's hard to compare it with bulldog because the rice kind of mitigates, makes it better. I see. I could probably take 10 then. Probably. Theoretically. I don't want to get too cocky, you know? But I could probably take 10 then. Reasonably. And enjoy it. Oh no, the 2 times bulldog! I see. That's why you mix the sauce and rice all up so you don't have any dry rice. Yeah, that's why you mix it all up. Like, ココイチの辛さわからないから、なんか比べれるものあるかなって思ってたんだけど、韓国のブルダック、ラーメンで例えれば、15ってどれくらいか知ってるかな？ブルダックの2倍辛さはまだ食べられるんだけど、それ以上になると痛いかな。Bulldog kind of has more flavor, but Cocoa Level 10 just goes so well with the rice and meat. Ooh, I see. Oh yeah, recently I was practicing Glow again, the song by Kino. It's when I'm singing it, I don't think it's hard, but when I go and like record it and sing it, it's so hard. Maybe when I'm like doing it in karaoke, it wouldn't be so bad like on stream, but yeah. ブルダックは食べたことないないが、ワイワさんからで泣いた。そっかさんで泣いたか。じゃあ10は多分無理だね。どうなんだろう。私結構辛いの強いんだよね。Yeah, like I do think I am fairly strong at spice. Do have a fairly strong tolerance. You know, I do think my spice tolerance is quite high. But I don't want to. But I probably shouldn't get too cocky. 知り合いは10辛でまだ足りないとか言ってたよ。多分私そっち側だと思います。ジョロギアとかそういう辛さ結構食べられるので。Personally, if you eat peppers raw, you wouldn't have a problem with 10. Oh, like when I ate the Carolina Reaper raw on stream. in an off collab, because like Echo's brother grew some. Yes, though. You had the hot ones on stream? Yeah, I did. I didn't even make it like a specific stream or anything. So like at one point I was like, was it a fever dream? Did I ever stream it? I forgot which stream I streamed it again. So yeah, it wasn't even like a special occasion for me. It was just like, we'll just have it, you know. So I couldn't find it when I like went back and searched for it, because I was like, I feel like I did the stream with that, and I couldn't remember. And I was going back searching for it, and I was like, oh, it must have been a fever dream. Oh yeah, it was the anniversary stream. So yeah, those are all good, except for the ones with coriander or cilantro. Those ones are awful, but that's just me and my special needs. Yeah, the last dab was quite spicy, but it's not worse than, like, it's not the worst I've eaten. Maybe I just didn't pour enough. Worst one is still the bomb. Yes, the worst one is still the bomb. That's true. The bomb is still vile. Like, who was it? Someone else was doing the hot ones taste. Oh yeah, it was Kohaku. Kohaku was also doing the hot ones like tasting stream. He was sick though when he was doing it, so I don't know what was going through his head to do it while sick. But I was like, oh, good luck with the bomb. It's actually vile. And he's like, can't be that bad, you know, because it's not the highest spice tolerance. But I'm like, no, it just tastes god awful. And he didn't believe me. Well, guess who was laughing when he went and ate the bomb and fucking hated it because it fucking tasted like chemicals. I was like, I fucking told you so. Yeah, I cleared his sinuses, that's for sure. I was like, bitch, I told you it's fucking vile. The first time my friends and I had it, we marinated the entire chicken with oh, you, why? Why? You didn't do like a taste test first? I'm like, nah, I'm sure we're fine. It's just with the bomb. Like, why are people getting so worked up over it? It's not that high in like Scoville value. And then you eat it and you're just like, huh? You're like, the Scoville's levels, yeah, sure, it's like a few million, whatever, like. And here you go again with the bad ideas. Oh, was it, what's that channel? Good. It starts with a G. It's like the guy who marinates meat in everything, and makes like steak with it. Yeah, Guga? I think so. Yeah. And he marinated a steak in pepper extract. Pepper extract? And I'm like, huh. That sounds kind of a bad time. Yeah. I was like, Pepper X is the one that's in the last dab, right? The last dab has Pepper X for the content. True. It is for the content. He can't even handle spices like in general either, though. But yeah, I was like, damn, it's crazy. Maybe I should marinate the meat in like the last dab hot sauce, because I haven't used it up. It's like, it doesn't have enough of a taste on its own for me to like gravitate toward it. It's not a bad hot sauce though, but I'm having a hard time like pairing it with anything. So I still have it. But I used most of the other hot sauces already. I mean, I think I used up most of the other hot sauces already. Most of them are gone. Like the Barbados, like smoky barbecue sauce. Oh, so good. Wait, was it Barbados? It was so good. And I also finished the whiskey hot sauce as well that I brought to work. It has that nice tomatoiness. Maybe I should bring the bomb to work. Maybe I should bring the bomb to work. See if any coworkers want to try it. Cause otherwise it's just gonna sit in the fridge and would never be used. Whiskey sauce? そう。ウイスキーのホットソースがめっちゃくちゃ美味しくて、ペロリ全部食べた。Challenge your superiors with it for a raise. Oh my god. That's the I would get fired. That's very chaotic. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh man, what season was it? Was it season 16? Hot sauce season. How was hot sauce season? Also season 16? No, it's not. Hot one sauces. Oop. You've got a mystery discount. I don't want a discount. Okay, it wasn't 16. Was it 19? I think. Oh my god, please. It has the Los Calientes barbacoa, but it's not quite that one. こんにゃく今さんの9ヶ月メンバーシップありがとうございます。今朝毎朝今朝毎朝何？私を見てる？私の配信を見てるの？Take off the label and put it in the shared workbench. See who uses it. Oh my god. I mean, it's their fault if they use it, right? It's not like I put any label on it going like, hey, maybe you should use this, you know? I think it was season 22. Yeah, it was season 22. そうそうそう。私が食べてたホットソース全部これここにあるの全部食べた。全部使った。I'm sure you can find a Heinz label somewhere. I'm this hiring stage to smite my enemies, you know? Yeah, that's maybe I should be the seed of chaos in my workplace, you know? Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like the people I work with get a little too spicy. Maybe they should consume some spice to like let off some steam, you know? there's a lot of sometimes office politics goes a little too crazy and you're like, whoa, chill. Life ain't that serious. Chill, bro. Oh my god. The office tea is getting spicy. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, the office tea is woo, jeez, they need to chill sometimes, you know? At least it doesn't like usually concern me, so I'm just like, nah. You go do you know, but I'm just like, hopefully it never it continues to be that way and it will never concern me. This is why I'll never go into like a management leadership position. Well, like a true leadership position, because I will be in a bit more of a leadership position, but not ones where politics comes into play. Wasabi には強い。わさびには わさび。あと、寿司で例えると、これがネタでしょ？寿司で例えると、私が使うわさびの量はこれくらい。結構平均？ Like true commercial ones. For me, like I can't get true wasabi anywhere here. So I was like, the wasabi, I'm like, okay, I'm not that strong with wasabi. なんかスプーン、なんか罰ゲームとかでスプーンで丸ごと食べる罰ゲーム、それだと多分死ぬ。それをやれば多分私死ぬ。うん。そこまで強くない。なんか鼻にツーンとくるのに結構弱い。だけど、ヒーヒー辛いのにはすごく強い。Yeah, like true wasabi is apparently less spicy, so people like could just like eat that straight raw. But yeah, I'm not that strong to wasabi. You know what I do like though? Grated like raw rat, like daikon. That's similar to like the spicy in terms of spiciness, the feel, but it's super refreshing. I really like that. Apparently it was used for medicinal purposes before. You know that I could see that. It feels healthy. It feels like you're clearer, you know, after you have wasabi. Against food poisoning? なんか食中毒にわさび使ってたらしい。うん。本当か知らないんだけど、らしい。食中毒にわさびか。いや、私食中毒に当たるとせいろがん一択なんだけどね。Back from my walks, any surprise you're still going? I'm about to end soon, actually. I'm actually about to end soon, but welcome back! Anything to be used for medical though? Like deadly nightshade? Yeah, like deadly nightshade, mercury, leeches. You know, I'm sure lead somewhere in there too. It's miserable out. No. Oh, because of the heat wave. Oh yeah. You would think that like going out at night would make things better, but I guess not. You're fighting sleep at the moment. No. I'll be ending soon. Don't worry. I'll be ending soon. I didn't get very far today though. I've just been, yeah, I really didn't get too far. Oh wait, no. This is kind of a lie. I wasn't this far when I started, I think. Yeah. Oh well. It's fine. Sometimes it'd be like that. This one's difficult, cause like, I'm trying to keep it loose for some parts, but like, I still want it to look finished. So there's a very specific feel I'm going for. It's very, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. Anyways, I did hear YYZ broke the temperature record. Wait, really? Oh my god. Wait, YYZ like the Toronto Pearson. I searched up YYZ temperature. Why are you censoring Toronto? Oh wait, I just googled Toronto, like, well, YYZ temperature, and it showed up with a heat warning, and it lists like a huge list of like cities in Toronto, like I guess Ontario, like huge list. It's like a fucking brick long like list of like I guess towns. I think they're all Toronto, Ontario. Toronto's not a word. What? Since when? Of like heat wave warning. The first significant heat wave, heat event in the season with dangerously hot and humid conditions will continue through Tuesday. Daytime highs of 32 and 36 degrees Celsius. Humidex. Oh god, I can't fucking. Humidex values of 42 to 46. Overnight lows of 22 to 25 degrees Celsius. Damn. I mean, 40 is not awful, but it's still bad. Like half the states in the heat wave as well. Yeah, half, and then like Europe as well. Every place is in a heat wave. It's the inhabited part of Ontario. Toronto. So I don't think anyone is safe at the moment. Unless if you're in the southern hemisphere and it's winter, you know, then that's a different story. But yeah, and lots of heat waves. So everyone, please do remember to stay hydrated, okay? Remember to drink your water. Oh sure, I forgot to eat my cherries. I had cherries next to me that I got from my neighbor. They gave me cherries. I put some next to me, but I never ate them. I ate some before the stream, okay? I just didn't eat any during the stream. Ow. It's summer, but I didn't want it to be this hot. Yeah. England is rough currently. Yeah, apparently it's real rough in England right now. Yeah, if you like beer, have a nice cold beer. If not, have a nice cold fizzy drink. If not, just plain water is great. One of the best drinks ever. So drop a lemon or ginger in there if you want. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you everyone for joining me. Sorry I didn't do as much of a progress as I wanted to, but you know, sometimes we take it slow. Sometimes we take it really chill. Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like I kinda rush drawings a lot for membership wallpapers because there is a deadline. But you know, so I'm like, maybe I could try taking my time even though the deadline is closing in really rapidly. But like, who knows? Sometimes I'll try to take a little bit of sweet time. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you everyone. I will see you all on Thursday. Oh, actually, Wednesday? Wait, no, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow I'm gonna be in a collab. It got decided last minute, so it was after I posted my stream. But I'll tweet about it. But it'll be a Grand Archive collab. It's gonna be a Grand Archive collab with Shoku Waddles. So I will let you all know a little bit more once I get the everything, all the information. But it literally today it got decided. So all right, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Kokone. Bye bye.